Preparing to advance. The enemy siege tower is advancing. The enemy siege tower is advancing. The enemy siege tower, the enemy battering ram is advancing.
Blood!
Battering ram has reached the gate.
Into position!
The gate has been destroyed. The enemy siege tower has reached the wall.
A walk in the park!
Reached the wall.
Units! Assemble! Child's play! Ashes to ashes, dust to dust! Death summons you!
An enemy battering ram has been destroyed.
Scatter before my might!
The enemy captured the point.
Scatter before my might! The blood flows freely! Rah!
开疆扩土，保家卫国。
After me! Hey! Hey! Me up!
The enemy has captured point A.
Form up! Oh! Form up! Units, assemble! The blood flows freely! A walk in the park! A walk in the park! A walk in the park! Child's play!
Your unit is retreating.
A walk in the park!
Yes, Commander.
After me!
Form close order! You heard the order!
Ashes
Quickly
to
now.
ashes, dust to dust!
The enemy has captured point B.
Get into position!
Stand ready!
Yes, Captain.
The enemy captured the point.
Hey! Child's play! A walk in the park! Child's play! Ashes to ashes, dust to dust! Form up! Units, assemble! Death summons you! Child's play! The blood flows freely! Form up!
Quickly now!
Move it! Get into position! Form up!
Scatter before my might! Together we stand! Ashes to ashes, dust to
Units,
dust!
assemble!
As you command!
Keep formation! We're unstoppable!
A walk in the park! Child's play! A walk in the park! A walk in the park!
Get into position! Deploy quickly! Stand together!
Hey! Together we stand!
开疆扩土，保家卫国。
The enemy has captured Point C.
Follow me!
Child's play!
Arm up! Arm up! Get into position!
The blood flows freely! Hey!
Units, assemble!
A walk in the park! Together we stand! Child's play! Oh! Together we stand! Ashes to ashes, dust to dust!
Form up!
A walk in the park! play.
Get into position.
严阵在敌，
Arm up.
结阵，组成队列。
Together we stand.
Units, assemble.
Hey!
Form up.
Together we stand. A walk in the park.
No one is our match.
Together we stand. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Death summons you. Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might. A walk in the park. Child's play. A walk in the park. Together we stand. Scatter before my might! Scatter before my might! Together we stand! A walk in the park! Together we stand! Together we stand! Together we stand! Together we stand! Scatter before my might! Together we stand! Together we stand! Scatter before my might! Together we stand!
Hurry up!
An enemy siege tower is preparing to advance. The enemy siege tower is advancing. The enemy battering ram is advancing.
Units, assemble!
Hey!
Get into position! Form up! Form up!
Hey!
Form up!
First blood.
The enemy siege tower is advancing. An enemy siege tower is preparing to advance. The enemy battering ram has reached the gate. The enemy siege tower is advancing. Destroyed.
A walk in the park.
The enemy siege tower has reached the walls.
Take no prisoners!
A walk in the park. A walk in the park. Child's play. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
The enemy siege tower has reached the walls.
Death summons you. Child's play. A walk in the park.
The enemy siege tower has reached the walls.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Death summons you. Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might! Scatter before my might!
我的斩马刀，就是等着草原人来的。
Child's play!
开疆扩土，保家卫国。
Dust to dust!
Your unit is retreating.
A walk in the park! Death summons you!
Get into position! Units, assemble!
Scatter before my might! A walk in the park.
无邪不退。
Together we stand.
疯狂，不给钱了。
Scatter before my might. Together we stand.
Form up! That's the position!
Scatter before my might.
Form up!
Together we stand.
Hey! Units, assemble!
The blood flows
Enemy has
freely.
captured point A.
The blood flows
Form up!
freely.
Follow me!
看队形。
A walk in the park.
速速跟随将军。
Together we stand.
Form up!
Child's play. A walk in the park. A walk in the park. Together we stand. A walk in the
The
park.
enemy captured the point.
Together we stand. The blood flows freely.
Fire!
I'm this for money and glory.
商量我们的新玩意儿。
Child's play. Child's play. A walk in the park. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
After me!
Death summons you.
Units, assemble!
Child's play.
Auto build! Get into
Child's
position!
play.
Form up!
Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Death summons you. Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might. Together we stand. Scatter before my might. A walk in the park.
Form up!
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Scatter before my might. A walk in the park. Together we stand. Scatter before my might. A walk in the park. Child's play! Scatter before my might! Ashes to ashes, dust to dust! Together we stand! Death summons you! Child's play! The blood flows freely! A mighty blow to our foes!
跨过去，问问我手里的盾。
Scatter before my might! Scatter before my might! Scatter before my might! Scatter before my might! Together we stand! A walk in the park!
Hey! Get going!
Scatter before my might!
Units, assemble!
Together we stand! Scatter before my might!
Rah!
The blood flows freely! A walk in the park!
Yeah!
Together we stand!
Ho!
Scatter before my might! A walk in the park! Together we stand! Scatter before my might!
Yeah! Rah!
Together we stand! A walk in the park! Scatter before my might! Together we stand! Scatter before my might! Scatter before my might! A mighty blow to our foes! Together we stand! Child's play! Child's play! Together we stand!
Destroy them!
Scatter before my might!
Your unit is retreating.
Get into position!
Together
Follow me!
we
Stand ready!
stand.
Move it! Get moving!
Scatter before my might!
Form up!
别放进去。
Keep formation!
Ashes to
And
ashes,
prepare.
dust to dust! Together we stand! Together Together we stand. Scatter before my might. A walk in the park. Scatter before my might. Together we stand. Child's play. Together we stand. Scatter before my might. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Unit!
Death
Assemble!
summons you.
As you command.
Together we stand. Together we stand.
有我务地，用我匕首。
Scatter before my might. Scatter before my might. Together we stand.
亮亮我们的新玩意儿。